you ever felt like something about the Desperate Housewives finale just didn't sit right? That Mike's death was senseless? That the final moments were rushed? Maybe that's because Desperate Housewives was never really about happy endings. What if Wisteria Lane wasn't just a cul-de-sac of secrets, but a supernatural purgatory? A place between life and death where people are trapped until they confront their sins and find a way out. And what if it all began with an apple?
In the beginning, there was temptation, the apple, the secret, and I was the first to bite. My name is Mary Alice Young, and I was the original sin.
Adam and Eve, the show's very first image. We were warned from the start. This wasn't paradise. It was a paradise lost. When Mary Alice killed Deirdre, she didn't just bury a body, she buried peace. She invited the curse. That act shattered something in Wisteria Lane. From that moment on, the street was doomed, a place where people relive their sins again and again. Just look at the signs. A tornado rips through. A plane crashes down on a Christmas morning. A protest turns violent. So many deaths, so many secrets. Bad things don't just happen here, they linger.
We tried to pretend it was normal, with garden parties and gossip. But the street remembers. It always remembers.
Each woman on this street isn't just flawed, she's a living symbol. Each one a reflection of a deadly sin. Let's break them down. Mary Alice Young, the original sin. Her murder of Deirdre is the fall of Eden, the beginning of the curse. Susan Mayer, sloth. Not laziness, but emotional inertia. She hides behind chaos. She avoids pain. She drifts. Brie Van de Kamp, pride. Her obsession with control and perfection was her prison. She hid her pain behind porcelain smiles. Lynette Scavo, greed. Not for wealth, but for dominance, order, power. Her refusal to let go poisoned her relationships. Gabrielle Solis, gluttony. She consumed beauty, luxury, attention, but was never full. Her hunger always returned. Edie Britt, lust. She seduced to feel powerful. She wanted love, but used desire as armor. And then, there was Catherine Mayfair.
Catherine ran from her past. She led. She broke, but then she changed.
Catherine is one of the few characters who truly escapes the lane, not through death, but through transformation. She found peace, not in romance or revenge, but in accepting herself. She left, and for once, the ghosts didn't follow. Because Wisteria Lane only lets go when you stop hiding.
It's not the leaving that frees you, it's the truth.
And that's why the final scene, as Susan drives away, is so powerful. She doesn't see the ghosts watching her, but they see her. They're not trying to haunt her. They're hoping for her. Because to leave Wisteria Lane, truly leave, means you've finally made peace. You've faced your sin. You've broken the curse, at least for yourself.
The rest of us, we stayed trapped by what we couldn't admit, by who we refused to become, by the secrets we still kept. Wisteria Lane is beautiful, but no one ever truly rests here until they've earned it.
Maybe this is the ending we needed. Not a montage of weddings and new beginnings, but a reckoning. A ghost story in disguise. Because Desperate Housewives was never just a drama, it was a confession, and Wisteria Lane was always purgatory. Mark Cherry, the show's creator, once said, "The character I miss writing the most is actually Wisteria Lane. Not Susan, not Brie, not even Mary Alice. The street. Because the street is the story. It watches, it remembers, it punishes, it forgives, it holds every sin and every sinner. And long after the final house is sold, long after the last ghost fades, Wisteria Lane remains, waiting for the next soul to ring the doorbell."